Stadium in Conway, South Carolina would appear to be a far cry from the classics, but Chaucer would be very proud of the fight that his Chanticleers will bring to the teal. Today, a couple of Sun Belt rivals ready to square off. As we'll see, the Georgia Southern Eagles taking on the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Chanticleers will kick it away to start. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So Georgia Southern's offense will take the field first. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others, that they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Got his man downfield. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
First down for the offense.
They'll give it to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Eagles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air, it's French. Quickly complete. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. So Coastal Carolina's offense will go to work for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will...
And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
And the Chanticleers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll try the run. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Now facing a third and long. Dropping back, it's Morris. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle, it's Tucker. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
And that's another Chanticleer.
Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Graves. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. To the air on second down. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Trying the left side. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He'll keep it himself. Breaks the tackle. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The offense will quickly use a timeout. The shot that clears with the 1st and 10. On the run, it's Simpkins. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Deep shot for the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Coastal!
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. 75 yards on the touchdown drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? That's caught. It's Brown. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, tough to beat the pageantry and tradition there in Conway. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Brooks Stadium.
Second half all teed up, and Georgia Southern will start it with the kickoff. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. They'll open this third quarter with a run. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Morris. The screen. He can go. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? And the shot that clears will send out the punt unit. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Fair catch is called for. You want to make sure that you field it cleanly in rainy weather like this. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. So now it's 2nd and long. Gives it on the option. Gets it past the marker. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
At the 40-yard line. That's a first down for the offense.
Might as well give it to him again. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. That's the end of the period, and Coastal Carolina has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Wants to go up top. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
Then he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. Didn't get anything done. 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. To throw, it's Morris. They'll run the screen. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Man, it just means more in the SEC, and take a look at how things are playing out here. LSU is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the momentum may be turning. These Bayou Bengals have picked themselves up off the canvas before, and they're capable of it again today. It's just a field goal game.
There he goes. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Georgia Southern in a hurry.
Well, this offense has not put their best product on the field today. They've got no points to show for any of their efforts.
He'll off one deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 15. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. They'll move the tight end. From the gun. Give on the inside. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Looking to pass. It's French. Makes the grab. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. To the ground to try to move the chains. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Eagles.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You've made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the O?
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Trying to slam in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
When you're trying to protect a lead, you just simply cannot have a personal foul penalty at this stage in the game. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Back to throw. It's Morris. Got his man quickly. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. 1 more yard on this second down might just put an exclamation point on this one. Quarterback on the keeper. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. After not really playing their best earlier this season, people said, this team is bad. Now they won 3 in a row. This team is good. People were fickle.
Yeah, and we're probably the ones who were saying that a little bit, Reese, because they were struggling. It didn't look like they knew who they were, and they didn't have the momentum going, but now they definitely got it together, Jesse, and they look like a different team.
They sure do, David. We know teams get better or they get worse over the course of a season. This team right now, completely different. Almost the polar opposite than what we saw earlier this year. And I'll tell you, look at their schedule and who they've got